An average weekday. Get up in the morning, take my kids to school, go to school, work.
We want to just put in and help. We want to help our families get better and thrive and have own businesses and own types of stuff too.
A lot of people just discriminate because you have a voucher. You can see one rent rate for a property, but then they find out you're on Section 8, so they decide they want to boost up the rent or boost up the deposit because you're on Section 8.
So why not give me the opportunity? I work and I feel that I have choices. So if I have a choice, why not take better as everybody else would?
I would like to live in a better neighborhood, one where my kids could go outside and play, one where my kids could be involved in the community.
Give everybody a chance to be the American dream.
Jeffrey, what do you want to be when you grow up?
Scientist.
A scientist? Who said you wanted to be a scientist?
I did.
Why?
Because I'm going to get a potion that make me
My name is Judith Osegueda. I live in Oak Cliff. I am a single mother of 2. I have a voucher with the Dallas Housing Authority. I'm currently going to Cedar Valley, getting an associate's degree in arts. In the fall, I'll be going to UNT Dallas. I'll be studying sociology. What I plan to do with that degree is be involved more in the community, rather be policing or possibly working in a nonprofit organization that deals with public housing. The apartment complex where I live, it's not a very safe neighborhood. I do not allow my children to go outside and play because there have been at least 2 incidents that I know of where shots have been fired.
When I got my voucher, I don't think they called it the projects, but it was basically the projects. It was normal to walk outside and there would be drug needles sitting everywhere, so I couldn't let my kids go outside and play. It was very normal for drive-bys to take place. It was normal for people to break into your apartment. It was normal to just not have any peace.
When it comes to selecting a house, the income level has no difference. They want a place that's safe. They want a school that is progressive. They want sometimes a transportation system. They want to live in a community where they can earn a living wage and somehow or another progress within that wage, and where their children can play outside with no fear of violence or no fear of any sort of repercussion from doing those normal things that children do outside in the afternoon and on the weekends. But if they don't have a stable place to live, they become at risk of a lot of those patterns repeating themselves.
My name is Charlene Nickerson. Right now I'm currently on the voucher waiting list. If I get my voucher, I would like to stay in the same type of neighborhood I'm in or better. I live where I have great opportunities. Let me just say that it gives me education for my niece, gives me multiple job opportunities. I love the colony for their education that they give for my niece with her being disabled. It was a little challenging for us at schools to deal with not enough space, not enough the one-on-one time. And this kind of gives us an opportunity where she's getting a choice of what she wants to do, giving her different opportunities, teaching her to work early instead of just sitting around the house. So I really love the area that I live in. If I got my voucher and they asked me to move in a high poverty area, I would probably be upset because I feel I have a choice. Why do I have to be only there to get assistance? They wouldn't want to if they didn't have that opportunity. If you have the opportunity, why not give it to everyone?
And in the Civil Rights Act of 1964, the voice of justice speaks again. It proclaims that fair housing for all human beings who live in this country is now a part of the American way of life.
In the name of the greatest people that have ever trod this earth, I draw the line in the dust and toss the gauntlet before the feet of tyranny.
Now the Negro families no longer suffer the humiliation
And I say segregation now,
of being turned away
segregation tomorrow,
because of their race.
and segregation forever.
I've had it where you can see one rent rate for a property, but then they find out you're on Section 8, so they decide they want to boost up the rent or boost up the deposit because you're on Section 8. Even one landlord told me, he said, well, if I rent to you, promise me not to tell anybody in this neighborhood that you're on this program because you're going to be a target. So I took the place, but I still felt degraded. Even though Section 8 is an opportunity, there sometimes when you expose that you're a recipient of this, you're just naturally discriminated against.
And I say segregation now, segregation tomorrow, and segregation forever.
If I had the chance to speak to somebody who was against affordable housing in a high opportunity area, I would let them know that whenever you're shutting that door, you're shutting the door on children. Allow these kids to live in a safer community, allow them to be exposed to better things in life. We need more companies, more entities, more nonprofit organizations that are actually going to help people try to move and have better opportunities.
I just know there needs to be a way to get more owners to accept the program and understand what the program is about.
I feel like I am a testimony of somebody being able to take advantage of affordable housing and being able to allow my children to get access to a better school district and even allowing me to get access, to a community college. I'm using the program as a stepping stone to help me to be a productive citizen so that I could better myself and get a degree to eventually get off the program.